Alright. It's recording. And you know what? I figure, since the last one, Tower of Babel, was so short, that, why not just let you see some of this? How short was it? 5 minutes. Nice. This is how I keep track of. I mean, why not just fill stuff? So yeah, this is how I keep track of everything. I have this notes thing that has the dates I record, because even though I don't think you can see that, I do put those in on YouTube because there's an option, date of recording. So I put that stuff in there, title, the comment to it. Typically, I'll have that. One thing, I'll have that tab just for easier to read, but then I have to worry about not copying the tab itself. And I actually already put in things for things I haven't done yet, just so I haven't. That's just some notes on other things. Because I was thinking maybe I could try reviewing it. Not really gonna bother with it, I think. Reviewing the game. Where I got the image, which is what that is. With XM data is, I like keeping track of how large the original archives are, so that's, oh no, it's already deleted there. Would it be still here? Yes. So, like for this one, it was 8.72 gig, but then I re-encode it, where I have a maximum bitrate of 25 megabit to the final, whereas I record with a maximum of 50, and I just like seeing, how much they compare. So here you can see, since it's only at 111 gig, it wouldn't necessarily be that it was even going up all the way up to 50 in the original recording. The tags for it. Length, I actually both do and do not have that. But yeah, and I'll quickly, so this is how it actually records. So the game one, which is always the largest component, the, this one, SPO2, and then the Toby one. These are actually both recorded losslessly. Just because why not? And it's actually funny, even lossless, this thing will be, the video stream will be less data than the audio. Yeah, and it's just kind of funny. Now those three files are what go together to make up the archive, and then when I process out to get the upload copy, it also makes this final one at the same time. And it keeps all the same stuff in there. I used to have to just drag and drop the stuff onto some batch files I made for doing it. So like this, I would have to drag and drop the archive and audio, because I take the audio, I put it into Audacity so I can do the audio ducking. I used to have to drag and drop it onto something like this. Well, I decided to mess around with the with Python to get it doing that, and so it'll just go through and be like, hey, I have the source files I need, and it doesn't have the outputs already here. Okay, pass this the thing and do it. Same deal with the Remux, except with that, I don't keep each one in here because, I need to be able to move where the this overlay is. So currently it's in the upper left. Sometimes I have it in the upper right, lower left. It depends, but that's how I change it. And so there's I have a copy of this for every set of recordings I do. But the Remux will actually just see, hey, there's three of them, put them in here, make sure that they're named correctly. Take the audio from this one, make this where the first track in it, the first audio stream in it, and I know a lot of people, I don't care, but a first audio stream in it is the game audio. The second is the microphone audio with the loudness normalization applied to it. And then, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, something else. And then the third one is just the original mic, which I typically don't use. And then I have Audacity do its thing. Then I output it actually to a FLAC, and then have FFmpeg converted to this, because I do not trust Audacity's output for AAC. It just has a little quirk to it. Oh, yeah, and I got this stuff. So, this is the thing that actually goes up. The OCAT data. Sorry, not OCAT. SPO2 data. This is the graph that I share. But this is something else I make. So this is basically just this information. But it's, actually typed out. So yeah, hopefully that has been enough padding. Oh, and as you see, I got that. Yeah, I can, so it's neat. I can just go like this, And like that, drag it onto this, and it'll make all the thumbnails for me, including one that is the full resolution. That's what's back here, and a lower resolution because that I have to tell it because YouTube does not allow 2 megabyte or larger files for thumbnails. Yeah, and here I can also show you the list. This is what it looks like. I have this in here because so that it has the a line break, so it goes down like that, and you can't just put in like /n/r for a line break. Excuse me. You have to tell it to basically close the paragraph and open up a new paragraph in the SVG. So that, quickly show you that, right down here. So it'll replace this portion with this stuff, which will force it to make a new paragraph. Which is pretty neat and helpful. I'm not sure what all this is. It might be that, though, because this looks like vector data. Anyway. I said I wanted to pad. I mean, as it is, I've now padded longer than the previous video. That's... yeah. Anyway, let's get to a Slough of Despair, I guess. Like, actually get into it. Alright. Let's also just... figures. Looks like it's a bigger place. Something I need to remember to look at is to see if there's like Chex Quest that I could do. I enjoyed Chex Quest. Like I remember when that was new, and when Chex Quest 2 came out, and that was new. I remember that stuff. That was fun. Not quite like today's game. For those of you that don't know, Chex Quest was made for Chex series. Completely serious. And it's sort of a Doom clone, but it's like one of the best Doom clones that was made. And it's just hilarious that it was a promotional thing. It literally came in boxes of Chex. And it was a lot of fun. It's like it still has a lot of respect, and there's a reason why. Hang on, just want to see what this is. Oh, okay. So I just saw I got an email, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, it genuinely was a good game. Good enough that they had to make they chose to make a sequel to it. I mean, how many promotional games can you think of that were damn, that's annoying. It's like they existed purely as promotion, but got a sequel. Because that's how good they were. I can't think of any others. And the funny thing is, I probably still remember some secrets to them. Sort of like how, for the original Wolfenstein. Well, no, the original... Fuck. I'm trying to remember exactly how it was, because there is like a weird... Well, weird, sort of. Like, Wolfenstein 3D, there we go. There was, like, actually a Wolfenstein game prior to that, I think. That one I have no familiarity with, but Wolfenstein 3D, I actually... I can still remember some of the secrets in it. Okay, so you can't go up here. See, that's... In the previous video I talked about how I don't think double jump was originally in there. I think, this is evidence why, because just jumping you wouldn't necessarily make that. But yeah, Chex Quest. There is... I'm very serious about this. If id were to somehow... Or somebody... I don't know if id Tech is open enough for somebody to do that, but it would be amazing. There would be a lot of happy people if somehow Chex Quest was like remastered onto id Tech. Like, get id Tech, well, id to do it, get Machine Games to do it, just bring back Chex Quest. It would sell. I'm not kidding. I would be one of the people to get it. I know that for certain. My brother too, he enjoyed that game too. Although you would need, I think, to have the ability to switch to the original graphics potentially. But man, getting that would be a nightmare probably, because you not only need to get the licensing for the game, for Chex Quest, you would also need the licensing for Chex itself. And hopefully Chex would... I think that's General Mills. Hopefully they would give it for something like that. I mean, if it would still be promotional. It could still serve as promotion for them, but it just... Man, that was... I mean, it also, another way to think of it was Kid Safe Doom. But good Kid Safe Doom. Not just a Kid Safe Doom, but actual fun. Ah, shit. I mean, it had to be Kid Safe Doom because Chex was sold in part to kids. I mean, obviously adults could eat it too, but... Ah, shit! What the hell did I just get hit with? Oh, son of a bitch. Did not realize that's what I was looking at over there. Thank you for the help. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I looked it up if there are already people saying, bring back Chex Quest, bring it to IdTech. Damn it. But I mean, it not only had like a number of the same weapons, or weapons repeated, depending on how you want to look at it, but also, like even the BFG had a presence in it. I mean, they really, did a lot to make it a good but evident Doom clone. Alright, I only just noticed that there was stuff in here. Hey, I also... Okay. It also occurred to me just now to check what weapons I had, and I do still have the full comp. Right. That's a hand. I want to go back to that. Oh, that was, green must be the plus 25. What is it? Berserk. Now before that door, I think I want to do the other thing. do glory kills though in Chex Quest. That would be a bit much for most people, I think. Huh. Interesting that I have an actual arrow here. Yeah, sure. Just so I don't need to come back. Okay, so that's the only thing left. At least that I can see on the map. That's also the exit. Yay! So see, all that padding, good. So next up will be Pandemonium, but actually I am curious. God damn it! No, don't show. That's just silly. Chex Quest id Tech. Oh, it was actually on it. Well, I guess that does make sense. Wait, what? This is from earlier in the year. I have no... I never saw that come up. I'm gonna have to look at this later. I don't feel like playing a video. Like Digital Cafe. Yep. Yeah, the enemies were transported back. I didn't remember the AOL stuff too. Wait, at Chex Quest 3? See, I remember Chex Quest 2 and played it. Ah. But I had no idea this was being made. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up more on this. That is awesome that somebody's doing that. Part of the question is, like, what are they making it on? Anyway, so yeah, Pandemonium next. See you next time.